want to show it.
We are taking places that are remote. We're not going where all the rest of the big cruise ships, even the smaller cruise ships, we're not going where they're going.
Alaska's Inside Passage. Known around the world for its exceptional beauty. One of the few remaining destinations on Earth with untouched scenery. Some of the most remote, breathtaking, pristine wilderness one will ever experience. Natural wonders and inner sea discoveries. Small ship UnCruise opens the door to the best Alaska's Inside Passage has to offer.
Hey everybody, we're up here on Baird Glacier in southeast Alaska, part of Thomas Bay in the National Forest. We're up further than we've ever been before. We're up about 2 miles from the entrance the farthest we've ever been with guests, yeehaw! And we are having a grand time. This is a level 3 hike. We're on board the Wilderness Discoverer. We have to say to you is, welcome to Alaska!
This really is truly one of the last wildernesses, and certainly here in North America, an extraordinary example of wilderness and what life was like for the animals, the sea life, centuries ago.
The Alexander Archipelago is home to Alaska's Tongass National Forest. Nearly 17 million acres in size, a forest of islands, mountains, and trees. The Tongass is a wild, untamed destination for people looking for adventure and the spectacular beauty of nature and wildlife in action. The Inside Passage is just the place to see it all, exploring the calm, clear waters while enjoying all the comforts of an Inner Sea Discoveries UnCruise.
Inner Sea Discoveries fosters a very active vacation, and that's what I wanted. I did not want a sedentary experience. I wanted to be out doing things.
Yeah, I enjoy doing a bit of hiking.
The outdoor life that we love, yeah.
Walk up to a lake and found some paddle boats, paddled across a lake, saw a glacier, and it was behaving a bit like a mud pool, bellowing up from underneath. I've never seen anything like that before. Just so different.
We chose Inner Seas because of the amount of adventure and outdoor activities, and this has been beyond my wildest dreams. Just amazing hiking, kayaking, touched an iceberg for the first time.
We have activity levels that are good for folks that just want to sort of tour around in a small boat, and then we also have things that people want to be a little bit more active and get out into the woods and hike up a hill. Some folks can go kayaking and other folks can go paddleboarding or just stay on board and read a book or watch a movie.
I had read, I think probably on the website, that there was an overnight camp, and right before I even came on the ship, that was something I wanted to do, and the Alaskan wilderness was the ultimate for me.
Throughout Southeast Alaska's Inside Passage, Inner Sea Discoveries offers a variety of small ship explorations and specializes in expedition uncruising. Itineraries will vary, guided by nature and wildlife, and that's part of the adventure. You'll be immersed in spectacular and secluded wilderness areas. One itinerary option is an 8-day, 7-night voyage from Ketchikan to Juneau, traveling the secret passages on our Western Coves UnCruise. Here you'll be surrounded by the majestic beauty of the remote Tongass National Forest, where scenic cruising areas may include the magnificent Dawes Glacier.
Oh, wow, look at that. Look at that. Unbelievable.
Or the Western Coves El Capitan Cave.
This rock that we're looking at right here actually formed down near the equator some 400 million years ago.
And a visit to the native Tlingit village of Klawak. No matter what your interest, our goal is to provide you with a variety of outdoor opportunities while making it extremely easy to enjoy moments or hours of escape and relaxation. The choice and pace are all yours. Southeast Alaska's Western Coves offer the adventure of a lifetime. Equally as exciting and adventurous is Inner Sea Discovery's 8-day, 7-night uncruise through Southeast Alaska's Eastern Coves. Explore the back passages and narrow waterways between Juneau and Ketchikan. The Inside Passage's Eastern Coves itinerary takes you to rarely seen areas where explosive scenery and pristine beauty are around every turn. Enjoy remote lush rainforests, fresh and saltwater habitat, amazing ice, alpine creeks and rainforests highlight this adventure. An animal and bird watcher's paradise. Stand atop a glacier. Take a skiff along a dramatic fjord. Visit Chief Shake's Tribal House, a rare look at the Tlingit culture. With Inner Sea Discoveries, your Eastern Coves uncruise voyage will be filled with memories of incredible wildlife and scenery. Also enjoy our Northern Passages and Glacier Bay itinerary, where you'll spend 8 days, 7 nights traveling the waters and inlets between Juneau and Sitka, Alaska. You'll spend 3 days exploring inside beautiful Glacier Bay National Park. A national park ranger stays aboard the ship for the full 3 days to provide interpretation on the area's history, geography, flora, and wildlife. Along with shipboard expedition guides, the park ranger will lead guests on hiking and kayaking expeditions within Glacier Bay. Glacier Bay also offers many species of birds, including brightly colored puffins, and large colonies of stellar sea lions. Throughout your travels, you'll wonder at the incredible abundance of wildlife. As with all Inner Sea Discoveries uncruises, there is more than enough to do and see with our Northern Passages and Glacier Bay itinerary. If you're looking for even more adventure, Inner Sea Discoveries offers a variety of ultimate Alaska voyages, where you can combine week-long cruises into a 14 or 21-night adventure without repeating a single remote cove.
Inner Sea Discoveries had the best reviews that we had seen of any options for touring Alaska by boat. People were raving about how nice it was, how great the food was, all kinds of wonderful feedback. They've done such a remarkable job that I would say to everyone, book with Inner Sea Discoveries, come to Alaska, you'll not regret it.
In the main lounge, guests can share their daily discoveries while enjoying a variety of wines, spirits, and a large selection of microbrews on tap, along with wonderful hors d'oeuvres served each afternoon.
It's just exceptional. The standard of service, the standard of accommodation, the range of what's available is just all amazing.
I've been loving the food.
Food has been really good, and probably eaten more than I wanted to.
What they do is extraordinary. They've never experienced the food quite like we've got. I'm vegetarian and that's just no bother.
The company's philosophy on food is basically why I'm here. The first time I talked to Dan Blanchard, he was so jazzed about incorporating everything from the Northwest, fresh flavors, keeping it light and healthy for the adventurers going off for the day so they don't feel weighed down.
The food has been remarkable. I mean, actually too good because I keep eating more than I should. The fresh baked bread, everything's prepared so well.
We serve lamb shank. Tonight we're having cracked Dungeness crab. We do a Moroccan chicken with orange smoked almond relish, seared halibut with crispy potatoes, roasted tomatoes, and a salsa verde. Typical captain's dinner of filet mignon with something like a shallot tarte tatin, mashed potatoes, a fig demi-glace. Yeah, those are some basic dinners.
The crew is unbelievable. They bend over backwards to help it be the kind of experience you want.
To go to see the glaciers, getting off a boat and having somebody with a cup of hot cocoa, it just was that little extra step that made it a really good trip. Excellent.
On board, you'll feel relaxed and comfortable. You may choose to indulge yourself with a relaxing sauna, a hot tub with a view, or on-deck yoga class. Whether you're looking for mild, moderate, or rigorous outdoor pursuits, or looking for a more zen wilderness experience, and Inner Sea Discovery's UnCruise offers expeditions to suit a variety of skill levels.
One of the things that's wonderful about Inner Sea Discoveries is the knowledge of the crew that are taking you out into the woods on these hikes, that are taking you out on the boats to view the sea life. They're so knowledgeable about the different creatures that we're seeing, about the flora that we're encountering.
What we're seeing is marvelous to us, and for me in particular, because it's first time. They've sometimes seen it before, sometimes not, and it's marvelous to them too.
Kayaking is a great activity that gets you up close to all there is to see. Each of our ships is outfitted with easy dock kayak launching systems, able to quickly and safely launch 4 to 5 kayaks at a time.
We did not want to go from port to port with everybody else.
We wanted something that was a little more personal, where you could get to know people, and I think this experience has just been what we've been looking for.
Aboard Inner Sea Discovery's ships, you'll spend less time in port and more time exploring tucked-away hidden bays and coves for adventure activities in Alaska's wilderness.
Inner Sea Discoveries was the fact that we really did get inner, closer to things that we would have never gotten to before.
Such cliffs of beauty over and over and over in all these different
You can't
coves.
describe it. You can't even take a picture of it and have that tell it. You got to be here.
We saw the glacier calving and heard the sound of the ice falling into the water. We saw the seals and pups on the ice floes. I mean, that was just magic to see that up close.
They know how to keep us staying green. I appreciate that Inner Sea Discoveries is a green expedition.
Inner Sea Discoveries was everything I expected and much, much more. I cannot recommend them enough. You must do it.
Take the adventure of a lifetime. Take the UnCruise and truly experience Alaska with Inner Sea Discoveries. Unrushed, uncrowded, unbelievable.